Country Counts campaign. Our next speaker, Dr. Yvette Rubidoux, who is the Vice President of Research and Director of the Policy Research Center at NCAI. She is a member of the Rosebud Sioux Tribe of South Dakota and comes to NCAI with an accomplished career reflecting her commitment to the wellness of American Indians and Alaska Natives. Please welcome Dr. Yvette Rubidoux.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. My name is Yvette Rubidoux. I'm a member of the Rosebud Sioux Tribe. I'm also Standing Rock Sioux, and it's so great to be here today. All right, you've heard your call to action. Indian country, it is time to take action. Census 2020 is right around the corner. There it is. It's time for everybody to help make sure that we have a complete count. So as you know, the census comes along every 10 years, and it's the only complete count, and it's required in the Constitution. It's basically, they come to your household, there's one person who fills out the questionnaire or does it on the phone, or you can do it online this year. And they only ask you a few questions. It's like the short form before. Number of people in the household, age, race, ethnicity, gender of each person, and whether the home is rented or owned. That's it. It's so easy to do it because there's so few questions. And again, this is the first year where it is online. The most important question to fill out is that you are American Indian and Alaska Native. And remember, in 2010, they added space to put your enrolled or principal tribe. Now there's more room, and it's really important that you get that right. And make sure you check with your tribe on how to say the name of your tribe. It's really important to fill those things out. For many of you, you know the results of the 2010 census, where there were 5.2 million American Indians and Alaska Natives alone or in combination. Remember, the census is self-report. It has nothing to do with tribal citizenship. That's what tribal sovereign nations determine. The census is just asking people, are you American Indian or Alaska Native? But it is extremely important. But the problem also is that we are a hard-to-count population. In 2010, 4.9% of American Indians living on reservations were undercounted, and 26% of American and Alaska Natives live in hard-to-count census tracts, and there are risk factors for that are similar to others. I'm going to put this presentation on the app and on our website, so don't worry about writing anything down and trying to help everybody catch up. All right, so why is this census important? It's really important because it determines those legislative districts in our representation. It determines how many representatives in the U.S. House. It's the only complete count that's ever done of American Indian Alaska Natives. It's used for federal decisions and funding formulas. I know that. Really important. Data for when you write grant applications, you need census data. Research, we need census data, all of us. And it is critical for tribal governance. But the problem is there's a lot of challenges to participation. We did some focus groups and found out, people are concerned about the census. Is it accurate? Of course, we don't trust government. Low awareness of the purpose of the census, prior claim of benefit not delivered, literacy issues, and we need trusted sources to help. So now here's your call to action. Earlier this year, NCAI launched its Indian Country Counts campaign to get out the count for American Indians and Alaska Natives. Now I'll provide a brief overview. So here's what our messaging has got us to, and I hope this is the most important slide. We need all American Indians and Alaska Natives counted for our family, for our generations now and in the future. We need to be fully counted. We need to be visible. We need to be heard, and we need accurate data when resources are on the line. We need accurate data for our votes to matter. And so Indian country counts for our nation, our people, and our future. So our campaign has 4 core components: public education and outreach, which we need your help with; coalition building, we want to work with all of you; community engagement, we need you to do things in your communities to help make sure everybody fills out the census; And we're combating misinformation on social media, all those fake bots and things. We're trying to help correct that in real time. So we have a toolkit, we have other resources. There's a booth in the exhibit hall. You can get those there. We also have shirts and a variety of things that you can order. Please take action, take the pledge. Get a complete count committee in your community, work with the Census Bureau as a tribal liaison, do ads, do social media messages, try to encourage everybody. We've seen some really creative things in Indian communities in the past. Here's some pictures. I know you all can figure out ways to mobilize your communities to get every single American Indian counted. This is one of those moments when we need Indian country to come together and invest in our future for our people and for our nation. And then the final thing is, you just heard the director of the Census Bureau say that they're hiring physicians. These are good jobs with a good wage. There's actually a mobile van outside on the west wing if you want to get more information. They're actually doing applications today, so make sure you look at that. I want you to know about our civic engagement team. Matt Johnson and Sandra Mitrovich are on the left. They are who you can talk to about helping with your community events, and also our communications team, Yana Allen, Licia Maddox, and Kenrick Escalante are also available if you have questions about communications. And so finally, Indian country, please, let's take action now to get out the count and make sure that all of Indian country is counted. Thank you.
All right, our next speaker is